Hey you guys, welcome back to Creations by Tia Saya. At this point, we're about to do a reading for our Aries. How y'all been? I know that a lot of us are quarantining right now if you live in the States. So I'm pretty sure that's really refreshing for the mind. Gives you a different perspective on everything. Oh, we had a card flip over. All right, first thing we have is the Page of Cups. Somebody's waiting on a message? Come on. So I'm actually going to do a little different type of spread today. What we're going to do is we're going to lay 4 cards out to get the overall energy for our Aries. That's 2. And then we're going to clarify. And of course, I'm going to use a different deck afterwards to give us some guidance from our angels. Today, the deck that I'm using for you guys, Aries, is going to be the Gilded Tarot deck. Is that upside down? Oh, wait. I don't know. Gilded Tarot deck. And then, of course, today I'm actually going to use a different oracle. I'm going to use the... Oh, wow. So it just gave me the last 4 cards. Boom. Boom. 7 of Swords at the bottom. And then for our oracle deck, I'm going to actually use the Angels of Abundance. I don't know if you guys can see that. All right, guys. So, 7 of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So, it looks like a lot of our Aries are coming in from an energy of walking away from things that really haven't been suiting you. Now, what I'm seeing here is that it's a lot of cups on the ground. So, what I'm seeing here, it looks like it's just a lot of emotions that's been flowing, okay? So, we have the Page of Cups clarified by the Emperor. And then also we have the 2 of Pentacles and the King of Cups reversed. Then we have the 7 of Wands clarified by the Hermit. And then we also have the 4 of Cups clarified by the 7 of Cups. All right, now I'm sure y'all are like, okay, well, those are the cards, but what does it mean? All right, I'll tell you what it means. So, what I'm seeing here is that a lot of our Aries right now have been in a situation where you've been undecided about whether you should leave someone or whether you should take them back or whether you want to keep waiting. It seems as if there's been a battle because you've been dealing with someone with the King of Cups showing up upside down. It means you've been dealing with someone who hasn't been as emotionally available to you as you would like them to be. And the Page of Cups, it's like you guys have been taking the time to decide whether or not this person was actually going to be your emperor and finally come in the way that they were supposed to, or if they were still going to continue being emotionally detached. And if so, you were planning on walking away. Because with the 2 of Pentacles, you see that that boat, it hasn't exactly shipped sail yet. However, it's ready. It's armed. So it's like you want to get to your 10 of Cups. You want to get to that other side of the rainbow. But you are not too sure on the path to do that. It's kind of like, okay, well, should I stay? Should I go? Because you're just not receiving the love that you would want. 7 of Cups. And it's like, this person that you have been thinking of, it's like you've kind of pushed all your other options away from them. Because that's why the Hermit card is here. So you have other options that you could have taken, but you chose to wait for this one particular person who kind of been busy. I don't even think that this person necessarily notices that they weren't giving you the type of attention that you needed. However, you can tell here that your options are open. And now the Hermit really has you in this mode where you're like, you know what? I'm ready to go after what it is that's I want. What it is that's good for me. It's like, you know that when the cup is divinely given, you'll know. It's almost like waiting for something to happen. And it's like, it's not. And it's almost like with the 7 of Swords being at the bottom, guys, it's one of those situations where it's like, perhaps you could walk away from this person and they already think that you've walked away. Or perhaps you could walk away from this person and they won't even notice. It's not even like you have to do it sneakily, because it's one of those situations where you just weren't being served what it was that you deserved. And Two of Swords is underneath that when I pulled up the Seven of Swords. So it means that your mind is really in two places. So for our cross watchers who are talking to our Aries and trying to figure out how they're feeling, they need more love. It's not enough cups going on here. 4 cups, that's not even 6. We can't even share that, full-heartedly. That's not a soulmate. This is somebody who has been waiting patiently for you to get right. Waiting patiently for you to act right. Act right. Okay? That's the song in my head. So that's how I know, like, and then also the song in my head is, I'm ready to go right now. I'm ready to go right now. Dun, dun, dun. Okay? For real. It's like, I'm hearing, if you wanted me, you would say something. Say something, I'm giving up on you. That's it right here. This person is tired. Aries is tired of waiting. Tired of not coming home to somebody. It's like going to work, or some of us not essentials are not working right now, but it's tired of like doing your everyday life and then coming home and not having anyone to share it with. They're just over it because there's other options out there. And for the Aries, they know that it's an emperor out there willing to give them the emotional support, financial support it could be. But honestly, with the King of Cups being the one that's upside down, I know for a fact that it's emotional support that's not being given here to our Aries. You have somebody who I'm hearing, I'm just bored. Because as a fire sign, Aries, they love intense relationships. They don't care for nuance. They don't care for when things get boring and there's nothing else to do. So if you're dealing with an Aries right now, my recommendation to you is to love them. Not only with your words, but also with your actions. Make time for them, because some Aries here has been placed on the back burner. I can hear it. And it's like, you know what? I've done this for too long. My emperor is somewhere out there waiting for me. Their intuition is on fire right now. That's what I get with this background. Just on fire. They know that it's something else supposed to get done here. But also, Aries, I'm getting a feeling that these options are also kind of blocking you from what else the divine is trying to do for you. Perhaps they're saying to you, hey, just make a wish and do whatever the fuck I told you to do. So at this time, find your star, figure out what it is that you want, make a wish, and do your part. All right, y'all. So let's see. Good little reading right there for the Aries. Let's see what the Angels of Abundance deck has to say to us today. And once again, I showed you it already, but I'm going to show you it again. All right, so thank you so much. Wow. Y'all saw that? It was this one that popped up. God is your source. Y'all see that? And I think that also has to do with what I said again. At this point, the divine is telling you to just let it go. Don't even stress this person who hasn't been giving you what you want. Do let that energy go. If you're having a hard time figuring out whether you should move on or not, the divine is saying, don't even worry about moving on or finding someone else. Take care of you, and I promise you everything else will be taken care of. Take care of you, Aries. That's what the message is. Do what the fuck I asked you to do. Don't worry about who's coming with you, who's going to be at your side, because the divine is saying to you that whoever it is that they have prepared for you is going to be ready. So don't stress. It's already in his hands. So trust that even with all this corona going on, your person is going to be there at the end after all of this. It's good to be positive in times like this because good things are coming. They're already here, to be honest. The divine is saying that you've already been given everything you need. So just keep trusting. All right, Aries. So I hope that you guys did enjoy your little reading today. Creations by Tia Saya. Go ahead and like, share, subscribe if you liked what you heard today. And it's been real. Thank you.